Hi, parents. Hope you're all doing well and have enjoyed your week so far. I'm Mandy Cush, and I am the sixth grade science and technology teacher. I also teach seventh grade science at BMS. I've been here for 4 years. I've been teaching for, oh my gosh, almost 15 years, and I've loved every second of it. I am so lucky to have your sixth graders in my tech class. They are an absolute joy and brighten my day. Oh my gosh, they are the most precious young people ever. I love my sixth graders. I'm lucky that I get all the sixth graders this year before I get them into seventh grade science. So I really get to know them, and I just love that I've been able to do that for the past few years. It makes a huge difference in the classroom. I want to tell you about what we're going to do. This is a Wheelworks class, science and technology. It's kind of a little STEM class. This is we're just easing into it, and we're learning computer skills. And I think those are much needed skills for these guys so they can be successful in their other classes as well. So before we get into engineering design, and which we will next week, the past week and a half, we have been working on how to send an email to teachers if they have a question, and how to set up an email. And they had to practice by sending me a practice email. We've been learning about a little bit about Google Docs, how to copy and paste and screenshot pictures. So these are all things that we're going to be doing in class. So I had to kind of, we have to get a train and get these skills down before we can get started and jump right into things. So we've been enjoying that. We've been doing a little bit of coding and just kind of seeing where these guys are at. So I'm seeing we're more on the. I've got a lot of block coders. So we're using code.org, which is a lot of fun, and Scratch. We're also going to look at internet safety and just how to be safe on the internet. We're going to look at how to do research and how to find good quality websites that are non-biased. And so and that's important when you're doing research. So we're going to these are things that hopefully they'll learn and carry on over to their other classes as well, and make them more successful. So when we finish, we're always going to be working on computer skills, and typing. We've had typing races, and playing nitro type, and just working on our hand placement on the keyboards. So that's a lot. Gosh, what else have we done this week? Holy cow. You can always check Google Classroom if you want to know our daily agenda and what we're doing over in Google Classroom, and you click on classwork. And I categorize it by the week, and then I have the days, each individual day underneath, and you can click on that day and it'll give the assignment and tell you what we're doing. And so if students are absent, that's the best place to go. It's Google Classroom, check it out, and email me. So my syllabus up here, hopefully you can see this. I think I'm screencasting. The course description, this course, it's a wheel course. It's designed to teach students that computers can be used as a vehicle for self-expression, knowledge, productivity. Students start by learning internet ethics, web-based research, and move on to producing their own creative works of engineering design. So we're going to examine, just the relationship between tech and science. And we're going to apply engineering design process to that. And they're going to learn what that is. And just going back, questioning things, going back and fixing it, and then testing again. We're going to look at real world problems, and we're going to come up with some designs and models that could possibly, of different structures that will kind of solutions to those problems. And so I'm excited. I think next week we're going to start with some pasta towers, and a little competition. We're going to end our engineering design. We'll do like small activities, make windmills, boats, things like that. We're going to end our engineering design with a larger project about earthquakes and how can we design something design a structure that's earthquake uh, safe and decreases damage if an earthquake happens. So we've got a lot to do. We also look at NASA and crossover technologies, and we're going to get into Google Slides and teach them how to do a presentation. Um, and gosh, we do a little bit of coding. So I mean, we're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of hands-on experiences and daily required materials. Just a charged computer. I told students to just put a note in their room or somewhere where they're going to see. Please remind them to charge their computers and or bring a charger to class. We can always plug it in. They don't need a composition book. I've had that on here. I realize they don't really need it. I decided against that. A spiral, anything to write in, paper. I also have paper in my classroom, but we use the computers a lot in this class. Colored pencils, calculator, scissors. You don't have to get those, but it's helpful. I have them in the classroom. Their backpacks are really, really full. That's another thing. My sixth graders are tiny. Their backpacks are huge. And so I keep telling them, please take some of these things out of their backpacks. I don't know how they're not falling over. Some of them weigh more than they do. My classroom expectations, just, be respectful, make good choices, and stay responsible. They're doing just that. And we've been having a lot of fun getting to know each other. I talked to the students about growth mindset and how intelligence is not fixed. And if you work at something and put effort into something, you're learning and getting smarter. And so we talked about that and just how to, kind of change our mindset from I can't do this to adding yet at the end. I can't do it yet. So that's been my big thing in class is just telling kids, I may not know how to do it now, but that's temporary and I will know how to do it if I practice and put some effort into it. Just like learning a new sport, an instrument, a language, anything, learning is the same. Your brain needs to repeat things over and over to learn. I will be doing, because I love data, and I will be, they did take a little quiz today about their motivation and I'm finding out if they are more externally motivated or internally motivated. And all these things help me kind of for assignments and, different groups to set them in kind of more like-minded, that they'll, just help them to succeed. And just to be aware of our mindset, our patterns, and motivation, and how that affects motivation. Grading, anything, zeros are always temporary. It's to get their attention if they haven't turned something in. And I will change it as soon as they turn it in. I don't, I'll only give late credit if they turn something in after, like very late, like 2 weeks after we've done it, or after we've had we're not going to have a test in this class, it's projects. So if they actually turn it in super, super late, they will get a few points taken off, but not a lot. I really encourage them just to work on time management, and I give them time in class to do all their work. I don't want them taking any homework home. I know they have enough to do. So I like to do everything in class. If ever a student takes anything home, it's because they're not managing their time in class, and maybe they didn't feel well and they or goofed off, So I always encourage them to talk to me and just let me know what's going on. So then I'll always, and just respect them and give them time, or meet with me and I can help them get it done. Let's see. Absences. If you're absent when work's assigned, please check Google Classroom. And if they can do anything there, great, or email me. We can always work it out. I tell them please don't stress. Um, just check Google Classroom, email me if they have any questions, and we can work on it the next day and figure it out. We won't have any tests in this class. So, logical consequences. If you abuse the computers, you're going to lose privileges for temporary loss of privileges. Incomplete work, I always give it back and have them complete it. We're not going to get away with doing half of the work. And any disrespectful behavior, but if that happens, we do a timeout. I'll take them aside and see what they need and what's going on. So I usually catch those when students right before classes started. So should have no problems there. And then they were to take this syllabus home to get your signatures. So if they did not, I'm entering grades in this weekend, and if I don't have their syllabus, I'll give it to them next week, and they can take it home and get your signature. And my email is right here, amandak@venetiaunified.org. I guess that's it. Let's see. I think that's it. If you have any questions, I'm Miss Cush. You can reach me on email, and I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. If students are absent, just email me, and we can do everything through Google Classroom, and they'll be fine. So I think that's it. I hope you guys are well. This is so weird. Have a great evening, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much.